Sorry, thought you were going to order. I have some written testimony. Senator Middleton, we're against your bill. The previous administration had a goal to open up leasing for offshore wind facilities. There's a process. During that process, they coordinated with state officials through all the Gulf states. They identified, I believe, 5 areas that had the potential for offshore wind. Within those offshore wind facility areas, the area that you referenced, no one bid because it didn't pencil out. There was an area in Louisiana where one company did bid. After that occurred, there was a company called Hecate who said they would like to build offshore a little south of you, and the BOEM started a process that I think is probably ended for the moment. But the reason we're against your bill is, as the previous testifier mentioned, we already have a process at the PUC for CCNs for transmission lines where they can look at these factors. But what your bill does essentially is discriminate against one type of resource by adding what I would call fairly subjective criteria. And while we certainly acknowledge that we need to build offshore wind in a very careful way. We don't want it to impact migratory birds. We don't want it to impact mammal species, obviously. We don't want it to impact shipping lanes. But to say we're going to give the PUC this additional authority for this one type of resource that they don't have any for any other type of resource just seems wrong and discriminatory. And we do believe there is a role for offshore wind in the future. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but in the future, it could be a valuable resource to the ERCOT grid. And with that, I'll be quiet.